Grand Risings. We're here today at the desk of Agent Wilson. So yesterday, went out, went to this place. They do live performances for artistry. It's called Takeoff Tuesday. And so if you guys are in my meetup group on the meetup app, it's called Social Circle. Social Circle. You join the meetup group and you'll see the events, the location, the details of the event. So anyways, went to there. I mean, pretty much was just like, I got my SoundCloud going because I actually, the reason I got that going was because I just went out to Decatur, was trying to meet people. Didn't meet anybody, which is unusual for me. And just like had a meal by myself. And while I'm walking around Decatur, I just like, man, you know what? I'm gonna upload all of my music that I have to SoundCloud. So I downloaded SoundCloud on a couple of my phones. I put up all my music, and I really have I have a whole album's worth of music that I've just never put out. So, I have like 8 tracks or something like that. Eight tracks or something like that. I thought I was gonna come up with another one, but I didn't. Ended up saying the same thing. Sounds robotic. So anyways, after I put those tracks on SoundCloud, what I did was I was like, okay, now that I have this on SoundCloud, how do I actually get more people to hear it or to share it? And so what I did was I was like, man, you know what? I remember that guy Kenny said, you make a lot of your money, really you get a lot of the recognition by performing. And I really thought back to my time. I was like, man, I do have a skill of performing. I've been performing in front of crowds of people since middle school. Since I was performing at the halftime pep rallies for school. And then I was also performing at the halftime show, high school, playing my instruments, playing the drums. So and then just performing in front of the crowd, literally I was performing for the school. So, however big that is, hundreds, a crowd of 500, 1,000. It's I do have that skill. I have that talent of being able to go into a room and get on stage, which most people are don't like talking to people or performing on stage, because it seems like people have the content, they just don't want to execute it by getting on stage and performing it. So I don't know what the reason is. There's a lot of reasons, more than just something simple like that. But I feel like Kenny was telling me that that's where you get a lot of your people start knowing you, recognizing you, start buying your merchandise, they show up again to the same venue. And then also that's where I guess BMI and ASCAP come in, because when you perform, you get a little bit of money from the performance, whatever, couple pennies or something, whenever they play your song, which these pennies are lucky. At the venue I went to, I really just started working the room, networking with people, talking to them, seeing how I could get in where I fit in, and how to bring this artistry to the world in the most safe and secure manner. So they told me a lot of stuff about DistroKid, Shazam, BMI and ASCAP, creating visuals, performing, meeting people, which I'm definitely really good at that. And yeah, this is performing, and then people follow you on your social media platforms. And, I mean, I think you just rinse and repeat that entire process. Yeah, pretty sure you just rinse and repeat the entire process of writing the song, getting it produced, making sure you get your legal aspect of it, protections and whoever like credits people who helped you, whatever with it. Potentially, there's another facet of creating some type of visual that goes along with it. And the guy was like, even if you just have like a moving image visual, his name was Ace King. Don't quote me. Yeah, moving visual to go like with like cover art, or you actually like a YouTube video or some type of like video, and then are consistently putting out micro content whenever you go out. So yeah, I mean that's it. But then yeah, the people I actually met were pretty cool. Met some artists, met some hairstylists, met some producers, met some promoters. Yeah, met some photographers. Rinse and repeat the whole process. I just rinse and repeat it all the way through. And there's like you gotta get with a good team who will help you learn the right things in the beginning, so that way you can not be spending your time drilling the wrong thing, which has to happen, which can happen. So and I see how some people can do it. I mean, it really seems like the right thing, which is to get on stage and perform, because then people will know who you are, and they'll know the content of your soul through your music. So that's pretty much it. So I mean, I can just like whenever I'm ready, it's free to perform. So just go in, perform, do a little set. And yeah, so that's where that's going. And also, yeah, that's where that's going. Gonna go take care of my rental property today, and yeah, take care of that. Then tomorrow I'll be like on my brokerage license, passing out the rest of my business cards. I was also passing some business cards out there, but I was just getting rid of them because those people I'm like, they're not my target audience. So yeah, besides that, it's just like execute on the plan. And to think that I had an album's worth of music just sitting on my phone, which I put time into, but I had like not really explored. Like, oh yeah, like let me like leverage this with technology by putting it on SoundCloud and on Twitter and on Facebook and on Instagram and other places when I already had the content. Like, I just wasn't thinking about it. Blind spot. So, and I was just thinking about like what skills do I have, and I have absolutely zero stage fright. I have none. I have no stage fright. So that's one. Performing, that's another one. Writing music, or just writing in general, that's one. And then just working on like my rhythm, my flow, uh, my freestyling ability, because I could just freestyle it, record, go back and write in a better version of what that was. And so what's gonna get people is performing. So people go like, "Oh, congratulations, man! That was a good performance." I really connected with the content of that song, like what you were talking about. I really could know that in my life, and yeah. So farewell.